Hi, I am talking about hangover cures today because it's New Year's Eve and the chances are tomorrow you'll look like hell. I will anyway, I've no doubt. I've slightly mocked up the situation by not wearing eye makeup and stuff, but nothing would prepare you for how I will actually look, I'm sure. So the reason we look so dreadful when we've got hangovers are, firstly, we're usually very dehydrated because alcohol is very dehydrating, so your skin will tend to look a bit crepey and a bit grey because it's got no water in it. It can also sort of look a bit saggy because of the lack of water. The other reason is quite often when you're drunk you'll go to bed with your makeup on, or even if you're good enough to take your makeup off, you'll probably use a cleansing wipe and then not put a night cream on, so there's no sort of moisture going back into the skin. So by the time you wake up in the morning, in yesterday's makeup, completely devoid of water, you can look like hell. So I'm quite interested in this because, let's face it, we all do it. So I've been testing for the past few months products that can turn things around to a certain degree the morning after. So you can have your Alka-Seltzer or your Barocca and you can put on one of these products and hopefully that'll get you a little bit further to looking like a human being. Okay, so before I show you any of the products that I tried, the most important thing to do when you wake up and you're hungover and you look terrible is to cleanse your face. And as much as I know it's tempting to just leave your makeup on and not deal with the harsh reality of how bad you look and how traumatic getting in the shower might seem, cleansing is absolutely the best thing you can do to make your skin look better. And you'll be so grateful you did it afterwards. It makes you feel so much better. And all of these products work on clean skin, so it's essential that you cleanse first. As you will all know by now, I am a big fan of the hot cloth cleansing method, which just basically involves any creamy cleanser, a hot, damp terry cloth flannel put over your hand and buffing the cleanser away, which gives you a mild exfoliation treatment, which will also just sort of make your cheeks a bit pinker, make you look a bit more polished and buff. And that will improve your appearance no end. And then you can move on to an intensive treatment like the ones I tested for this column. So there are various different kinds, but for the most part these things are masks, or at least the ones I found that worked the best were masks. This one, for example, is genius. I tried this for the column. This is Sisley's Black Rose Cream Mask. So good. Eye-wateringly expensive, but really delivered on its promise of smoothing, plumping and brightening. And what you do is you put it over clean skin, you leave it for 10 to 15 minutes, and the idea is that at the end you wipe off the excess with a tissue or you rub the excess in. My skin was so dehydrated and kind of broken that I didn't have any excess. It just sunk right in and really plumped up my skin. It's fantastic. But there are lots of other masks. You don't have to spend that amount of money. The Dermalogica mask, which was less than half of the Sisley mask, was fantastic. Really brilliant product. Can't recommend it highly enough. Does the same sort of thing. It's like somebody's just kind of slapped you across the face, but in a good way. There are lots of masks like that that really kind of, that have multiple benefits that sort of plump out the skin, make it look like it's plumped from within, and it's not so dehydrated, and also brighten the colour and have a mild lifting effect as well. Those products are great, but there are also other masks that do a very specific job. So for example, this one from the Sanctuary is a detox mask. I'm generally wary of the word detox. I'm not a fan of it, but the product itself is actually really good. It's a deep cleanse, so what it does is it gets rid of all that sort of gack on your skin. Sweat from dancing and cigarette smoke and leftover makeup and dirt and so on. It gets rid of all of that, so you've got this kind of shiny, clean, squeaky clean skin ready to accept serum and moisturiser and so on. Really good product that, especially if you have problem skin like spots and acne and things like that. The other type of product I found to be very good are the sort of instant facelift products. So Beauty Flash Balm is probably the most famous of all of these. It has legions and legions of fans. It's a balm and it sits on the surface of the skin and it plumps everything up and gives a nice even tone to the skin. and it has a mild lifting effect too. There are quite a few of those on the market in all price brackets. Then also I really liked this product from Estee Lauder. It's a sort of mini facelift in a tube, really nice nifty applicator, and it has a sort of a lifting mask, a kind of balm in this kind of flexible plastic fin, and it gives you a sort of massage as you put it on. And what it does is it just tightens up the skin and makes everything not look quite so saggy. And you can either then leave it without makeup, or if you can brave putting some makeup on, that will really help. But great if on New Year's Day you've got to go out and visit family and people who don't quite want to look so rough as you look. So other than that, I recommend that you drink loads and loads and loads of water. It's the best thing for your skin and the only thing that will get your skin back in ship shape. So that's the best thing you can do for your looks, and the best thing you can do for your body and your psyche is to have a large bacon sandwich and a can of fat Coke. Other than that, just hang out and watch TV, I suppose. Have a really great New Year's Eve and a very happy New Year, and I'll see you in 2012. Thank you. Bye.